Hi, this is Isaac, and I'm Isaac. Today we'll be doing Super64 podcast.
The first subject for today is death.
My dad died. A worthy
Is this
lad.
humor? Is this humor just talking about your dad dying? When in your life is like the perfect, like when you want to die? Like what age, like what time in your life?
I'm gonna choose 80.
I'm gonna choose right after I have sex. I don't want to have an open casket funeral. Like I hate open casket funerals. They're so weird and just not like. It's just disgusting to see a dead person. Yeah, whenever my grandpa died, we had an open casket funeral, and that was just disturbing.
Did you notice his boner?
So the next subject is how I'm gonna fire Isaac after this podcast.
What I was going with that is like, when you die, I don't know, all the blood pressure goes nowhere. So then you have an eternal boner when you die.
Post Isaac, please put fact up in the screen. I think 80 is a good year because then you don't feel like feeble after that. You're still like somewhat able to do things. What would be the worst time for you to die?
Now we're at the peak of, well, actually I don't know the word for it. Horniness. It'll be.
I'm horny. I like women and I like butt. I mean, not butt,
Yes.
like men butt, but girl butt. But yeah, that's my hot take on death.
Like yesterday, you reminded me to like write things down. I couldn't think of shit at the moment, so I decided to sleep on it. I slept until it was a few hours ago, in fact, and I woke up and I realized, oh, yeah, today's the podcast. I have nothing written down. It'll be awful. I have written down nothing, and I hope things will go well. I did think once. Well, the first thing is that Hugo gave me the fucking idea. It's about Pokemons, what you would be and shit.
Dude, I would be Snorlax because I'm fat and fucking lazy.
I think you're very strong-minded, so.
Brain.
Gardevoir, maybe.
You would be a Snorlax, yeah. Not because you're, I mean, obviously you're not fat, you're a skinny man, but you are very lazy.
And I have an addiction called the YouTubes.
Also, you have addiction to masturbate. Now we might as well just talk about our people being Pokemon characters or Pokemon. I guess we'll start off with Spoon. Why not?
I don't know him enough to put.
I don't either, but
face-handedness and like seeing like his
Mr. Mime,
style.
Mr. Mime, because he's gay.
Yeah, but also maybe that angry evil Pikachu ripoff thing. You seen the one I'm thinking of?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Isn't it just Ditto? Oh no. What about Skunk.mp2? I think he's a Ditto because he changes his sex. But
What if we do people that you hate and I kind of care about? I really like him.
You like him? You want to butt suck his duck? Why are you even friends with him?
How do you even answer that? Why are you friends with me?
Well, we've been friends since we're fucking like 9. Wow, since I was like 9 or 8. We do share some similarities. We kind of like games a little bit. You don't really play games. We also make videos. Well, I mean, I kind of like brought you into it. That's why.
Well,
5 reasons or 4 reasons. I don't know. I think we're both socially inept to a point. We both spend I spend a good amount of time on not a good amount of time, a very unhealthy amount of time on the internet, and I even have my own fucking, you could say, persona on the internet too.
My persona is not created. It's still a work in progress. If I was an outside viewer, I would not come to these podcasts.
The Spoon podcast, if we rate the two, I actually prefer the first one because funny. It was kind of funny. The second one, I feel like now why don't we just talk shit about the guests we have on the podcast now? Spoon fucking sucks. He's horrible to work with, and he's just no. You know how long it took us to get in a podcast with him? It took us like a month until I just gave up, and then after that we just
we fought
3
our
months
ways
later,
to victory.
like 2 months later, this whenever I tried getting back on. It's not very fun to work with him. He's funny.
He plays video games.
He plays video games. He's a gamer. He has genuine funny moments. Did you do any research on Spoon whenever we had him on the podcast?
No.
That's Isaac for you.
I didn't really have anything to say to Spoon. We're guys who are on a subject of video games. and
That is
my
true.
experience.
The podcast is actually like the original recording was about like an hour and 30 minutes, but I shortened it down to 30 minutes because we just talked about games. Like that's really it. And I don't think people care. We're not a fucking game podcast. We're about.
It was a very fun. I'm sure it was a very fun conversation for you.
How would you describe? I know it was kind of fun.
It was not very fun.
I don't think it always has to be funny. I think that's the point of the podcast. They have it genuine.
I was thinking about what kind of gift I was gonna give you. Hey, but I'll tell you my ideas, but not the ones I know I'm gonna give you. Chocolate, because by the time you would get it, it would be bad. It would be funny. Maybe even melted.
I can't. By the time you give me them, by the way, I'm not gonna even I can't even eat them because I'm gonna have braces. I can't even eat that. I don't think I don't think I can eat chocolate because it's dark and you can't even drink soda, by the way, because it'll stain your teeth. But you can probably drink with a straw.
Might as well just go vegan.
Some vegetables you can't even eat either. They just restrict you. But you can eat mashed potatoes.
I don't have.
Should I add a bit more stuff to this because my background drop is off.
My backdrop. What do you think about it?
I regret to inform you that your backdrop is cringe.
Isn't it a Disney folder? Well, when you were a young boy, what would you call yourself? A young wee lad, or a young warhog?
A young warhog. I beat everyone up in my school.
A young warhog.
I beat everyone up in my school. Dude, you just mooned everyone. You just were the king of gay. That's all you were. What do you want to do with your channel? Like, what do you plan on doing it in the future? I know I edit most of your videos.
So far, one of these days I'll put my dick on the table and work it like a man.
Yeah, so, like, what do you want to do with your channel in the near future?
I was thinking like implement more art stuff. Maybe even I might slowly deter from the gaming all by myself. Well, hopefully.
I think didn't you only make like 2 gaming videos? You've only made like 2. Honestly, the reason why I like your channel is because there's like 4 videos, and they're all made like a year ago. And I'm like, this channel is dead, and I don't know why, but to me, like a dead channel is like the best channel. Like the fact like you're basically looking at like history right there. Are you gonna like make any like side channels for like maybe gaming or maybe something like that? Just like any extra projects? I know you have Joe, but you have 1 video on there, and it's a 2-part series, but the second part has not even been released, and it probably won't ever either.
It will.
So like, what else are you gonna do with that channel?
Oh, maybe just that. Maybe
or just art, or just like art, and you speed it up, and then you loop a fucking song that I sent you for like 12 minutes straight. One thing I recommend you to do, which I do, is double check spelling. You need to double check spelling whenever you flip your camera again.
Oh, I'm doing something and it keeps flipping my camera.
Yeah, double check. Stop doing it. Stop. What you need to do is just double check, because people think you're just really dumb whenever they watch it, and it's just I've done it before, like where I never double checked it. Like for instance, whenever I looked up whenever in one of my videos that's actually private now, I put noises. When I spelled noises, Noices, which it's not. That's not how it's spelled. It's spelled Noises. And that's the only reason why I privated that video, because I look stupid in it.
I do misspell a lot of words, mainly because I never write anything.
No, you misspell every word. Every sentence you put, you misspell something. And we always tell you that you misspell it, and I feel like that you just don't care. You don't listen.
I do listen.
You don't. You don't listen, though.
I used to misspell does, because it was spelled as does, but without the apostrophe.
Yeah, and you know how long it took him? It took him like 7 months until he finally finished misspelling does.
Yeah.
Well,
I
guess I was expecting him to write. I've only wrote like maybe like something that will last us like maybe another 30 minutes. So this will be ending probably short because Isaac fucking sucks at podcasting.
I did write down a few things for skunk. I did write down things.
I
a
did
few
too. I
things
wrote down
for
like
Skunk.
7 things, but we're not in an episode with Skunk.
Exactly.
I still wrote down like 5 things. Going back to the subject of YouTube channels and what we're doing in the future, I have a video that I'm actually working on for my main channel. I'm not gonna reveal too much about it, even though no one cares. I'm still not. It's about it's a review. That's all I'll say. It's a review or a video analysis for a game, or not a game.
Oh, yeah, I remember you were talking about that. I have school
Yeah, you
a
did.
day after this. Then in like 2 days, I'll be having school again.
Oh, I thought you were
It'll be
already in
Monday.
school.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have school, so I won't ever get the chance to work on it. But yeah, that's what I have in the future for my main channel. 1 video.
Bro, I just want to look cute.
You want to what?
I want to look cute.
This channel, all I have planned on in the future is just podcasting. So I feel like it's just gonna be more and more podcasting until we actually figure out something we could do with it besides just, since gaming's not working really, because every time we do gaming it's just fucks up.
It fucks up.
Yeah, really. But I will be trying to, I will be making podcast. SuperCast64 is basically the future of this channel.
And another thing, we have a couple of games on the backboard, but the computer may need like a chip of sorts. My subject I was thinking about is about my mom. Just like me, she has moments of laziness.
Is your mom stupid like you?
Yes.
His
And
mom called me gay. I don't like her for that either. I don't know. Why am I talking to my fucking mic? I keep on talking to it.
Oh, because my eyes are really often on the...
It was at the end of the school. I remember the bell rang. Everyone was already where we were. And she was inside of the school for some apparent reason. Why didn't she just wait outside the school like a normal person? She was inside of the school. We were walking, and she said, "Isaac, hurry up!" And then
I was walking to the bus. He was walking along with me to go home. We were going the same direction.
Yeah, but wait, why were you walking to the bus if your mom was there?
Oh, because I didn't know she was gonna be there.
Well, she still could have waited outside the school. So
yeah,
she was inside the school. The bell rang. We're walking. I walk. The way we were walking was the way I go out, and the way the bus was too. Because I lived right by the school that we were at. His mom was just right there, in the middle of the fucking crowd, waiting. It's looking at him. And then Isaac, I remember. And then Isaac said, "Isaac, hurry up." I think that's what she said. And then I think you said, "Hold up." And then she said, "Well, you and your boyfriend should hurry up."
And then we laughed it off like as if it was a joke.
Yeah,
frankly.
but then it was in the middle of the school. You're basically
everyone fucking heard it.
Yeah.
She yells when she talks sometimes.
Yeah, I'm not friends. I don't know her. That was like the first time I really saw her. Like, I've seen her a couple times before that, like 2 or 3 times, but after like that was like, his mom sucks. Why is it that all of my friends' moms are like little psychopaths? My mom's actually normal, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Like Addison's mom is a
after
furry.
that, I was like,
And at
yeah,
the
she was acting
time,
like a fucking cunt.
I was like, not about that gay shit, bruh. Goddamn, bruh. I fight you.
I'm not.
It was a weird thing. It was just a weird thing that I didn't expect.
Yeah. You know, I think I might be a bit. I think I might be more of a pretty little. What's the word? Spoiled.
Stupid. School. What is your thoughts on your school that you're at right now?
The only things I ever do at school is, well, my new addiction is like playing chess. So I just play chess all day. At least whenever I get the chance.
With who?
And just. And I do schoolwork.
With who? Who are you playing chess
all
with?
The fucking time, which is awful.
Wait,
have you ever done work?
Isaac,
who are you?
My school is for the rich men.
Do you have a uniform when you go to school?
I don't have to wear that. It's
I was hoping that you would have like a.
That's literally not even a rich person trait. Literally, there's a lot of, actually, more poor schools have that type of stuff. My school sucks. First off, it's just horrible. The kids there are literally narcissists. The adults there are literally narcissists. The staff there are literally narcissists. The fucking everyone. I am Groot. I have to get up at 6, and I have to get on the bus at 7:30.
Same.
7:30.
Because I had to get up.
When does your
I
school
have to get
start?
up. My school starts around 7:30 as well, and I
No, you want to know
have
when
to
my
get
school
up around
starts?
6 because the bus comes around random times because you can't really predict traffic.
Yeah, my school, it starts at 9:15, and I have to get on the bus at 7:30.
Do you have any friends at your school?
Yeah, I have friends. I told you I made 3 friends at the first day of school.
What are their names?
They're ladies.
You still talk to Aiden at school?
Aiden?
Yeah.
What do you mean Aiden?
Addison.
Addison? Yes, I still talk to Addison.
And like at school.
She's in another town. She lives in another town to me.
Kind of disappointing, actually. A couple of people have offered me to go to their table. But my default answer is no, thank you. Like my
What?
default answer is that.
Why?
They were that-
Why is that your default answer? Do you want to be fucking the socially inept fucking loser at your school?
No, I don't know. There's more people. Like, it's fine if it's just me and them. Because that makes it a little bit easier. But if
Hey, do you want to come sit with us? No, I don't. Fuck you, idiot. Get out of this town.
I'm
Have
just a
fun
fucking
eating
loser.
fucking chicken nuggets by yourself, loser.
man, I actually fucking miss the food in I actually censored that. The tacos were grand. There was.
Ew, what? The tacos? Why the tacos of all the things? You know what was good, though?
Yeah.
The spicy chicken wrap. That was the best thing
those
there.
were good.
The
And
best
and
thing.
the mac and cheese. It would be very
Ugh.
rare.
What?
But,
You're
I
so
love
gross.
them.
I hate you. The final subject is Twitter. What do you think about Twitter?
It's a house of negativity.
It's a house of stupid people. Cancel culture is just so fucking. They're so pointless. People hate fun.
I will always. No, I'm kidding. I hear a lot of people say it at my school.
What?
The N-word.
First off, blur
It's
that.
kind of weird that the N-word has evolved from like an insult or like a label that white people would use over the blacks, and now a bunch of black people are saying it just because that's what they call themselves now.
yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna say it this year, but I said it like 3 times last
What?
year. The N-word.
You're a fucking liar, Isaac. You're an absolute liar. You know how many times I've heard you say the N-word?
I mean, yeah, but at school I don't want to offend people, so I don't usually say it. I often just say it for a joke.
Hard R. I've said it probably like 0 times actually.
You know,
Would never. Would never.
I'm still confused about the hard R. Is hard R is hard R retard or is the Oh shit! Fuck. Alright. I just said that naturally. I'm sorry. Fuck.
No, yes, I'm talking about the N-word hard R.
Alright. Well, in reality, in that bigger song, yeah, I think it was mostly taken down, maybe because of the factories, but also because it was talking about.
What?
But alright.
We've basically ran out of things to talk about, I would say, unless you have some subjects.
I just thought of one.
What?
I saw this game about mushroom people. Now I just want to draw a bunch of mushroom people. I really
Awesome.
can't.
So that's gonna be the end of the podcast. Thanks everyone. Our YouTube channels will be in the description if you want to watch Isaac do nothing and watch me do nothing also, because we haven't uploaded in like a year.
We haven't done much in a while.
Later, alligator.
Seems like I care too much.